Capricorn, and welcome to your love reading. This is particularly for single Capricorns, and it doesn't have to be, nothing's rigid. It's a look at what's happening for you regarding love reading, regarding your love relationships, okay? We look at where you're at mentally, emotionally, spiritually, your advice card, what the challenge is, and the outcome. That's really interesting. A lot of emotional power here, Capricorn. Very similar reading to Aquarius. You've got a lot of the same cards here. So, where you're at mentally is the beautiful Queen of Wands. Oh, it is really interesting. In your general reading for the month, you've got the Tower in your inner life. And I said there was a great sense of empowerment happening in your life. This is her, okay? This is the same sort of energy. There's a huge liberation of your vitality, your passion, your life force, that really authentic, genuine, earthy, beautiful Capricorn energy, okay? Alternatively, this is a fire sign, male or female, that you're putting your attention onto. So they might be occupying quite a lot of your time. But I'm getting this more as you, Capricorn, actually. That was the feeling of your general reading. Empowerment, essentially. The rise of the oppressed. Yeah, this coming, it's almost like something huge rising up and going, I will, and I will live, and I'll be passionate, okay? Emotionally, you're the Sun card. So this is exactly the same as your general reading. It's about you're feeling vital, passionate, alive. If you're not feeling it, tune into it, guys, okay? The cards are only potentials. And the potential's there for you to feel really genuinely alive and vital. Spiritually, you're working hard here. Okay, so you might be focusing on the very practical parts of your life. This Eight of Discs generally speaks to me as someone who's contemplating their place in the world, okay? Particularly through work, through the very practical side of it. I love this Eight of Discs, okay? He works through the night, like the spider behind him, weaving his web. Very, very grounded energy. And I really quite like that because you're so mentally and emotionally vital and open that I'm quite glad that you're also being practical, putting all this beautiful energy into goal setting, personal achievement, understanding your place in the web of life, okay? Really vital for Capricorn. Now, your advice is the Knight of Swords, okay? So, you've been advised to impulsively, without restriction, go forward. Express yourself. He has turned up for two people as an advice card. Aries got him as well. So, if you've got some Aries in your chart, double meaning here. But it's about communicating. Swords, it could be emails, okay, that sort of texting. So it's quite a lot of internet communication, I have to say. But you've been advised to go forward here, express your truth, express yourself. The challenge is the Five of Swords, so I'm going to get another card for that, because the Five of Swords can be about arguing, okay? A lot of people don't like the fives. Do not judge the fives, okay? They're part of the process. If something wants to be born, its outer shell always needs to break, okay? Now, what a strange metaphor, but that's what the fives stand for. They're shifting energy, but they're quite often difficult when you're going through them. Okay, they tend to be quite stressful. There can be arguings with someone, basically. I'm going to ask you another card. That's interesting. Three of Cups. But let me talk about the fives first. So we all go through the fives to restore balance, to restore that homeostasis in life, okay? So maybe something's got out of balance here. Something's grown too one-sided. And this conflict, it might be words been spoken, is challenging, but it's got a purpose. Because with it is the Three of Cups. And the Three of Cups is about joy. It's about potentially moving a relationship to its next stage. So after the two comes the three, basically, yeah? So it'd be moving it to a greater union. But this is a challenge, and there seems to be, for some Capricorns, a little bit of a dynamic going on here. Alternatively, there's some lingering from the past. There's some past relationships that haven't been fully released yet and haven't been fully forgiven, because these people fly, and they fly because they've dropped the past. So we all carry the past with us, every single one of us. We carry past lovers, past partners, past painful situations that still linger in the present moment, that prevent us from moving forward. And that's what both these cards are maybe saying. Because you've been advised to move forward, to communicate. But what's blocking it is that five. And it's almost, maybe for some Capricorns, there's been past conflicts here that are still lingering in the air. And it's keeping your energy and your soul heavy. And this whole reading is about empowerment and release, because the outcome is power. The Magician has the power to create his own destiny. And he's got the power because he's cleared himself out. He channels divine energy, and you cannot bring in this energy if you're full of the past. This Five of Swords speaks to me of there's some forgiving work needed to be done here. We don't forgive others for them, we do it for us, remember? So we can fly free, like that Three of Cups. Okay? So only you know what this means. But it's until we release the past and its hold on us, we do not get this energy, which is the ability to start to co-create your own destiny, because you need power to co-create. And if you're full of gunk, there's nothing going to come through. So I think there's some releasing work needing done here, Capricorn, particularly any exes that you're still going round and round in your head with, trying to work out. They need to be released as much as possible. When in doubt, I always just ask Spirit for help to release the energy of whoever this five is, because we want you here. We want you flying free, because you've released the past and the waters can flow freely now, because that's exactly what you deserve, Capricorn, and nothing less. But there needs to be some sort of healing work here, some sort of releasing work. And we're never done, okay? Because as soon as we turn one book, we find another layer, just because. Absolutely fascinating reading here. So powerful, so incredibly powerful, and something wants to move within you, and it's definitely to do with winning and losing, who won, who lost in the past, words that have been said, all conflicts. My advice,  do as much as you can to release that past to drop it so you can fly free. That's when you get the power of the magician, and that's when you get to mold your own destiny the way that you want it, because it takes tremendous power to be able to do that. And it's about receiving the power, and you receive it by cleaning out the vessel, which is your mind, body and spirit. A bit deep, Capricorn, as usual. I love you lots. Speak to you later. Bye.